Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth video of the Nude Wellness channel. Welcome back if you have been with me for the past couple of videos. I'm Celina if you're new here. I am based in Sydney, Australia. This channel is all about manifesting and the law of assumption. What I do for a living, I'm a certified PT nutritionist, so I help women up-level their health and their well-being. And today's video is all about if you want to manifest quickly, you need to stop venting to your friends. So, little disclaimer, that doesn't mean that you have to suppress your emotions and not talk about it to anyone if that helps you. But I have finally come to a point in the past couple months really diving deep into this work and it actually clicking for me that I feel like I don't need to be debriefing, venting to people, bitching to people as much, if at all, because I can process it myself and I can be like, right, I'm changing this. This hasn't happened. I can revise it, which I'll dive into revision in a second. Or I just keep ignoring the current circumstances by reaffirming for what is actually wanted and keep my eyes on the end goal. The worst, and I say this in quotation marks, that I will get in regards to venting / bitching is I may bitch to my mum about an unwanted circumstances, literally 30 seconds to a minute. I'll get to that point and be like, okay, thanks for listening. Don't worry. I've totally got this. And I will, if I need to, take action in the 3D. For example, if something unwanted has happened and I needed to draw a boundary, or I need to be like, okay, no, I'm not accepting that. Like, no, thank you. This is how it's going to go. And if I need to do that, I will do that. But then I will be reaffirming in my mind for what is wanted. So I'll be saying to myself that I only experience positive things. Everything in my life is easy. I always get what I want. Whatever it is that you need to be reaffirming so that you can feel at peace and you can remember that you're in control and this 3D circumstance doesn't matter, because remember, the 3D is malleable. So you need to get to that point where you're just like, yeah, fuck you, whatever 3D. Like, even if something bad or unwanted has happened, you can just react to it for a second and deal with it and be like, no, get back on my manifesting game. Or you may get to a point where you're not even reacting anymore. And I feel like I have got to that point and it feels so good because I just feel so much more calm and so much more me, and just realizing who the hell I am and how powerful I really am, and it all clicking for me. It just feels amazing, and not having to spend all that time worrying, because my anxiety for a really long time, I was a worry wart, okay? And I would spend time going, okay, my brain would be like, okay, to protect Celina, what we'll do is we'll think of the worst case scenarios and we'll be planning plan A, B, C, D, like all these different things just in case it happens. And I would be always thinking, okay, what if? I don't do that anymore. I honestly don't do that anymore. And I feel so much more energized because my mental capacity is just not taken up with these imaginary negative experiences, and I'm thinking the worst case scenario that just doesn't happen anymore, and it feels so good. It honestly does. And I really want that for everyone listening / watching these videos. I want you to get to a point where you're just chill, you're calm, you know you're going to get what you want, and you just have a really happy existence. So in regards to revision, what I meant by revision, so if you are new to law of assumption and kind of the concepts, what revision is, it's about changing the past, essentially. Some people believe that, you can change how your feelings are towards the event, but because I believe that you are God, I believe you can actually change the event. So say you have an argument with who can we argue with? Kate, for example. We'll make up this girl, Kate. Say Kate's my best friend, and I've had an argument with Kate. We're no longer friends anymore. It's big. It's a huge argument. You can revise that by looping a scene over and over again. So you will be imagining talking to Kate, but before it gets to the point where you start the argument, you will just imagine that you both start talking about something else. Maybe you're planning a trip away, or maybe you've met up and you are discussing going out to lunch, or maybe you're at lunch, or you're just talking about something and doing something completely different, okay? And you're just looping that over and over again. So you'll start remembering how it was. Maybe you start remembering the red dress she was wearing and what you were wearing and where you were. And then before it gets into the argument, you will imagine something that is wanted. Loop that over and over again. Max like 10 seconds, and just do that for a bit and keep doing it for a couple days. And eventually you'll get to a point where you can only really remember the new imaginal scene, and it's really hard for you to actually remember, again, quotation marks, what really happened and the old story, because you've put all your attention and focus into the new scene. And what will end up happening is, yes, your emotions will change. You won't feel as angry or hurt towards Kate because you aren't replaying the old story of what happened. You are like, well, nothing's happened, so I feel totally fine. But you'll actually revise the past, and that's what I believe in. So you can do that imaginal scene, or you can just be affirming by saying like, Kate and I, we've always been best friends. We've always had the best relationship. We are always able to communicate really well. And just start saying always, because then that's how you revise. So that's kind of how you revise a gist of it. You need to stop venting to your friends. You need to stop replaying the old story, even if it is what you're currently experiencing in your 3D. You need to get to a point where you realize that the longer you keep bitching about something, venting about something, even if it's something that you're currently experiencing, you can see with your three eyes. You can see with your eyes, and it's in your 3D, and it feels so real. The 3D is malleable, remember? You can change it. Take a deep breath. Remember who the fuck you are. If you need to cry a little bit, go and cry, but get back on your manifesting game and start affirming for what is wanted. And you'll finally get to this point where you just feel so much better and nothing really phases you. And even if it does, your reaction time is so much shorter than what it originally was. And I want that for you. I really do. That's my little tip for today. I intend that you found this video helpful. If you want to connect with me, again, I'll leave my Instagram handle in the description. It's at I'm Celina Murillo. I would love to hear from you, feedback for my videos, but also if you need any friendly advice on your current situation, I'm happy to help where I can. Okay, I'll speak to you in the next video. Bye.